Yeah, there's definitely certain things where that's just the way you do it and you don't change it. But then there are places where you can be a little bit more
innovative and
or experimental, but like you have a top navigation on your website. That's just what you do. That's what everybody does. That's what's expected. So like back in the day, people were doing all kinds of crazy stuff with mystery meat navigations and like all these different things. And
so what do you do, Mike? So like when you're working with or let's just say you're a business and internally, maybe you've got one or two people that kind of want to go rogue and be cute and do odd or weird or unexpected behavior. How do you recommend people rein that back in? Like how do you have a fruitful conversation about it and get those people kind of back to like, hey, let's kind of stick to what's expected here?
Yeah, I think a lot of that, like we said, a lot of that has to do with how the internet and websites have evolved, right? We're at the point now where we get a lot of clients who say, well, that looks like every other website out there. True.
They kind of should in a way.
They kind of should in a way. Yeah. It's like most cars look pretty similar, right? You've got doors and four wheels and an engine and like the basics are there. So where you differentiate yourself is photography, content, the way you talk about things, use plain language. I mean, that's one thing where you talked about, back when you and I worked together at an accounting firm, they liked to talk about technical or not like plain language things. They'd say audit, or what I think they called it, assurance services. That's auditing an account. That's auditing. Like you got to make sure that the way you talk about things are the way most people talk about things, not the way you talk about things because you're in that industry.